Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who know me, you know me as the guy who taught you how to trade. And I taught thousands of you how to trade. And I was one of the few OGs on this sphere that have taught people how to trade back from 2018. And back when there was very limited people teaching how to trade. And those of you who know me today, you know me as the guy who leads people privately in private settings, high net worth traders and alike, and makes them follow his trades from A to Z. And that's what we do these days. But I'm going to teach you here how to trade. And I'm going to teach you something that you're going to take for life with you. Pay very close attention. And I'm going to make this so easy so everybody knows this. I'm here telling you guys exactly what's missing from YouTube. So pay very close attention. Look, guys, I can teach you trend lines. I can teach you technicals. I can teach you how to read charts and candles. And I can teach you this and that. All of this, let's throw it out the window. Let's throw this out the window. Pop, gone. It's gone. Forget it. Clean sheet. Brand new. I want you to read these 3 lines, because that's all you're going to need for this. 3 lines. Number 1, follow the trend line. I'm sure you've heard of this. Hold on, don't click out. Pay attention. Stick around. Time your entry in the current cycle. Don't fall in love with the stock. That's it. 3 things. So, where are we now? Let's have a look at the S&P 500. Okay? This is the S&P 500 chart. Look at this. This is the trend line from 2023 October. By the way, when we started swing trading. And this is where we are now. 2024. Year 2. 1.5 years so far into the bull market. Because that's when it kicked off. Around here. That's when the bull market kicked off. Okay? So here we are in year 1.5. You see this trend line? What does this tell you exactly? This tells you that for the next while, all you're going to be doing is following the trend line, and that is going long. All you're going to be doing is buying. Okay? So, we just identified that the trend is upwards. Not for one stock. No, I'm not picking Apple. I'm picking the S&P 500, guys. Okay? I'm having a look at the S&P 500 here. I'm not picking Mara or Wolf or Apple or Microsoft and saying I want to do an analysis on that stock because I want to buy it. No, guys. I'm looking specifically at the overall market direction. The overall market direction tells me upwards. Okay? This is the overall market. The S&P represents the overall market. So does the NASDAQ, for example. But right now we're focused on the S&P. So I identified that the trend is upwards. And it has just started. Hence why in the previous videos, I was talking about that the next 5 years is going to be bullish. So, by the way, if you've been watching so far and you haven't smashed that like button, make sure you do so. Not because I like likes, but because it helps get this video across to other people, other suckers that exist in the market. Okay? Guys, trend line is up for the overall market. What does that tell you? It tells you you should now be upwards. My bad. You should now be betting on the upside till the trend line breaks. And when does it break? Well, when has the trend line broken before? Well, this is 2020 to 21 to 2021. You can see big rally and then it broke the trend line. So our trend line for that period, we can draw it right here. Okay. We can draw the trend line, no problem. For that period, it was like this. And then it broke it. It broke that trend line. And then from here, it just started cracking down further. Okay, now I'm looking at 2 years. I could look at all if I wanted to. Since the establishment of the market, it will still give me the same results. So what I just taught you now is how to read trend line on a bigger picture, not for a specific stock, but for the overall market. To you, it might be simple. To some of you, it's like groundbreaking. Okay, I know that. So, you know this? This is us. Once we broke that, you see this crack right here? Then that was a confirmation that this is going down further. All right? This was a confirmation this is going down further. And it did. And then reestablish itself again. So, we identified in this current period that the trend line is upwards. It's upwards, okay? This is it. This is the current period. 2024, trend line is upwards. Yes, this here is a little scary for those of you that don't know what you're doing. These two candles. And if you know what you're doing, well, it's bullish. Nasdaq, same thing. Okay? Nasdaq, same thing. So, guys, let's move on to step 2. Time your entry in the current cycle. Now, this is a little bit tricky because really what you're doing here is timing the entry on one of these big candles in the market. So this here represents the month of December, this candle. This represents the month of, hold on, if I just want to go bigger. Okay, so this represents the month of December. This is the 11th. This is the 11th also, the 8th, the 7th, 5th, okay, 4th, April, 2nd, February, blah, blah. All of these big candles during 2024 represented a specific month. Your job, this is where it gets difficult, guys. Your job is to time your entry during one of these months. So how do I know? If I entered, for example, here at this candle, I would have made a lot of red days here, okay? So the right entry would have been to enter on this candle. So if I had entered this candle, I would have been down. By the way, Zed, you haven't told us how to swing trade or how to trade. You just told us how to read the chart for the overall market. Yes, that's the whole point, is to be able to read the overall market so you can go pick the stocks in that market, because the overall market influences how the overall stocks within that market operate and how they move. If the overall market sells off like the Nasdaq, so will everything in the Nasdaq. Yes, you guys have seen this. It doesn't matter how good the stock is, everything will sell off or everything will move. If the overall market, this is the Nasdaq by the way, if the overall market goes up, everything in the Nasdaq will go up. Apple, Microsoft, Palantir, blah, blah, blah. Everything. But if the overall market goes down, everything in that market will also go down. So you read the market first, then you can go read specific stocks. And that's something you guys will have to figure out, or have a look at my other YouTube channel or my other videos. Maybe I've put out some videos for that. But if you want more, you know what to do on this video. Smash it with engagements and watch to the end, of course. And hopefully you guys have been enjoying this so far. So the problem is timing our entry. And this is going to be really the hardest part of swing trading. Because anybody can come out and say, well, I made money in 2024. Shit. If you haven't made money in 2024, you're a dumbo. Right? And if you lost money and you didn't make the same returns we made, then you probably timed it wrong. And that is where a skill is required, because being able to tell when a specific event will influence a specific outcome in the market is a skill. So timing your entry is based on also reading the technicals, but also knowing when to exit on, for example, if I had bought here in this candle, I'd exit on this candle, like the green one right here. And this candle, I will avoid it and wait for a dip. And then I would buy again here. And then I would exit here. Okay? I'm not trading this specific market. I'm trading the stocks within it, because the stocks within it will do the same thing you see here. Now, guys, that's where we go into don't fall in love with a stock during a sector cycle. What does that mean exactly? I'll tell you what that means. It means don't fall in love. If you buy a stock during the market rally in here, for example, I want to be out here. Okay, if I buy a stock during this red candle, I want to be out here on this green candle. I'm not going to fall in love with it because look what happens. You also get another red. So the market isn't just going to continue going green for the whole year. No, you're going to have fluctuations in the market like you see on the overall market, right? On this chart, you see there's reds here. So I'm not falling in love with a specific stock. I'm taking my money and I'm bouncing. And if you don't understand what I'm saying here, then you haven't been paying attention, guys. Go back to the video again. What I just showed you is how to read the overall market. Once you read the overall market and you're able to time the overall market, you can make money in any stock, whether it's the best stock out there with the best financials or the crappiest stock out there with the worst financials. Because when everything goes green on one of these green candles, everybody's making money. Okay? I know, it's just words and I'm showing you things, so you need to go over this video again, guys. Hopefully this video has helped you. I appreciate you for watching. I'm trying to prepare you guys for 2025. I don't have to make these videos, but you know, I appreciate you guys for following. So that in itself means I'm responsible for you. So yeah, guys, that's me done. Appreciate you for watching. I'll see you on the inside to continue the, 2025. It's going to be a great year for the first half of it anyways. See you guys.